Hi, thanks for joining me on Connect with Wendy. I'm Wendy Burruel, best-selling author and connection expert. And each week I bring you a new video on how to connect with others, with yourself, and to your purpose. Because in doing this, you'll increase your capacity for joy and fulfillment in your life. So this week I want to talk about our half-year check-in because it's the end of June and it's about that time that we should be checking in and seeing what did you envision in January, and has it happened? We often say no to ourselves while we say yes to everybody else. And about this time of year, what that means for us is that we haven't really made the progress that we had hoped for what we wanted to accomplish in the course of the year. So I wanted to take this opportunity to check in with you and see what is it that you've accomplished this year so far, and what can we do to kind of reset the counter to make sure that by the end of the year, you do accomplish those things that you envisioned for 2016. So this week's exercise is for you to spend some time writing down your accomplishments. Take as much or as little time as you want to do this. Do whatever feels right to you, but spend some time writing down what you've accomplished. We're hardest on ourselves and we'll have this perception that we haven't really accomplished much. But when you take the time to write down all of the things that you actually have accomplished, you'll find that it's a lot usually. And so it's easier for you to be kind to yourself when you actually see all of the progress that you've made. So spend some time writing down your accomplishments. What were the things that you really wanted on January 1st? And have they happened? And if they haven't, what can you do to reboot them? What can you do to recommit? So, for example, if you really wanted to be in better shape or lose weight and that hasn't happened, what can you do in the second half of the year to make sure that you maintain that commitment to yourself? And the last thing, what will you commit to doing? Maybe you said that you wanted to lose weight and it's just not going to happen. You just decided, I have a gym membership, I'm never going, work is crazy, life is crazy, and I'm just not going to get to it this year, and it's just not important to me right now. In January, it was really important. Now, not so much. If that's the case, just take it off your list and figure out what you can do to commit to yourself. I think it's really important that we maintain a commitment to ourselves, to doing something that fulfills us, that gives us joy and accomplishment. That feeds our spirit. So as much as we say yes to other people, it's important for us to say yes to ourselves as well. So in your list of things that you want to accomplish for the rest of the year, I want you to highlight just one thing. So figure out what one thing it is that you want to commit to doing for the rest of the year, and then work on a plan for implementing it. And then in 6 months, we'll check in again and see how it went, how the end of your year has turned out. So it is important for us to connect to other people, but as I mentioned, it is really important for us to maintain that connection with ourselves and say yes to ourselves, because oftentimes we say no to us while we're saying yes to everybody else. Spend some time figuring out all of the great things that you've accomplished this year. Note the goals that you want to achieve by the end of the year and how you can support yourself by saying yes to yourself to make it happen by the end of the year. If you enjoyed this week's video or have comments or suggestions, note them below. And if you'd like to see more videos just like this in the future, subscribe so that you can see every video that is released.